Hello guys, welcome to my week 3.3 proof Active Directory assignment. So in this assignment, I am going to actually show you how I completed this. And I practiced this in my server, the local server I installed. So in my VirtualBox, I have launched my Windows Server data center. So I'll come here to Tools and select Users and Computers, the Active Directory Users and Computers. And the screen is going to pop up where I have actually completed this section of the assignment. So I will expand the domain as the promisedland.com. In here, I was able to create the organizational unit. We can see employees here, employees. You can see HR. You can see IT. You can see the management, research, accounting, auditors, and also the stakeholders. So in the option 2, I am to add the users. I'm to create users and add them to their appropriate organizational unit. So you can see here in the stakeholders, I created user Tim, Spencer, and Dean, and they are under the stakeholders. In research, you can see there is Phil and Ted. In management, you can see Frank, Janine, and Pearl. In IT, you can see there is Method in there. The HR, you can see Sarah in HR, but we don't have any employees. In accounting, you can see Guy and Steven. And in auditors, you can see I have Bruce and Sally in there already. So also I equally created a folder using File Explorer on the computer, on the virtual machine. So I'll come to Document. In Documents, you're going to see I have Promised Land folder created. And I also created the same folders as the organizational units. You can see accounting, auditors, employees, IT, HR, management, research, and stakeholders. And I was also to assign users to these organizational units who can have access to these folders on the desktop. So when you come to properties on stakeholders, I'll select security. You can see Spencer here. Spencer is a user who has been given or who have been allowed to modify this stakeholder folder. Tim as well as Dean. Okay, so I will take you also to the research. In the research folder, we can also see from security that Ted has also been given a permission to modify Phil as well. And let me take you to accounting. In the accounting folder too, you can see that I think in accounting I was supposed to add who? Stephen and Guy were supposed to be added to the accounting. So I'm going to do that later on, but I think it's escaped me. Yeah, they are here. Stephen and Guy are in the accounting folders. Yes. Stephen, Guy is here. Guy has been also allowed to modify the accounting folder. Yes. Guy and Stephen. In the auditors folder too, let me see. We were supposed to allow a couple of, yeah, Sally and Bruce. They have full access to the auditors folder. And in the HR too, we have a couple of users in there as well. We have Sarah, who is having a full access to the HR folder. So there was a question here, what does EFS stand for and how is EFS used? Okay, what does EFS stand for and how is EFS used? So I have a definition for that, and I think the EFS is actually, I mean, a window feature that provides file level encryption for protecting sensitive data on the NTFS drives. It also allows users to encrypt individual files and folders, ensuring only authorized users with the description key can have access to the data. EFS encryption files it encrypts files and automatically secure data, even if unauthorized users gain access to the system. Okay, right. So I was also told to make encryption on the folders I had here on the promised land. That's on the desktop, which I saved in the document as well. So in the employee list, the HR organizational units, you can see that I have successfully encrypted the payroll file in here. So it's only the HR who can have access to this at the moment. And also the management priorities, I have encrypted the folder and the file. So the management can have access to it. So I think the HR is Sarah, but the management who can have access to this, we click on the properties and select securities. We can see Janine, Pearl, and Frank are the users who are having access to this at the moment. And I think the next thing is to also show us the employee list, right? Yes. Oh, employee list. I've done that already. So I'll go to accounting and show us the employee payroll. Okay. So the next question is also what is BitLocker for Windows Server and how is BitLocker used? BitLocker. So I think BitLocker is also a full disk encryption feature in the Windows Server that protects data by encrypting the entire system drive. It also ensures that only authorized users can have access to the server data by requiring authentication. You can enter a PIN or use a USB key to also have the authentication go through. And the BitLocker can be managed by group policy as well, PowerShell or the MBAM, providing security against unauthorized access, even if the server drive is physically compromised. So the next question was, what is the difference between a soft wipe and a hard wipe? So a soft wipe delete the data by removing references to it, making it harder for, let's say, a third party to access it, but not fully erasing the data. But you can still be recovering with specialized tools. But a hard wipe, on the other hand, completely overrides the data, making it unrecoverable and ensuring it is permanently erased from the storage device. So far, this is my assignment, and I would like to share with you. Okay, thank you very much.